Part 3. The whole idea starts with something which is as easy as finding 1 million needles in some haystacks, once the haystacks are found, except that it's not needles I'm looking for, of course, but people. 1 million, that's what I can use to cover the market according to my best estimate, which is made with both eyes wide open. We can start as soon as the management is in place, even if that is the only people there are, but we will not start just because 1 million is gathered if the management is missing. I can't go through millions of applications, from people who feel they can do what needs to be done, which doesn't tell me anything, and I don't want others to do it either. I want to see black on white what the applicants want and what they can. I will also ask you, right away, will you do what is necessary so you can start to earn 365,000 Chinese yuan per year in your spare time, for 1 hour's work every day of the year? That's what is left for you after you have paid me for my supervision and idea. I will say this again, right away, without blinking, there are also 365,000 Chinese yuan for me, from each. I need to invest 2 times 30,000 Chinese yuan right at the start, for a little equipment and insurances, so you can get started. That money must be paid back immediately. That means that the very first money you earn must return to me, along with my profit, so I can invest it all again, on a little equipment and insurances, for 2 others. It's risk-free, at least I can't see any risk, for if you by any reason don't want my supervision anyway, then you are free as a bird. I don't want any money or equipment back. You are out of my thoughts right away and forever. You need a little indoor space, with a temperature ordinary mortals can work in, with common household electricity and access to clean water. It only needs to be a few square meters and can easily be a corner of a bigger room, but it is used 24 hours a day when you produce. You need to have a computer with internet access, so you can communicate with me and others, and you must be able to transfer money to one of my accounts once a month, 30,000 Chinese yuan when everything goes well. It doesn't matter which method you will use, but it must be legal for you to do that. You may not hire other people to do the work, not even a part of the work, instead of doing it yourself, no matter what you pay for it. Now it is said straight out. You are out of my thoughts right away and forever, if you do that. You are welcome to cooperate with other people if they also are producing, to gather the workload in blocks. If you only want to work a part of the time of what is possible, then the profit will reflect that, of course, for both of us. That's all right, but 30 days a year is the least you may work if you want to work under my supervision. In the first 2 months, you must work every day to pay me back, but then you can decide on your own how much you want to work if there is enough work. If it is impossible for you to work full-time for 2 months, then you can pay me 2 times 60,000 out of your own pocket in advance as if you did it, otherwise you can start after those who can work 2 months. When there is too little work, everyone will be cut equally, almost. Those who just is started will get full-time the first 3 months so I can get my money back, but there won't be others who start before all are making everything they want again. The rest will be cut from 7 days a week to 6, but those who only work 6 days already will not be affected. Must there be cut down to 5 days a week, then they will be affected, but those who only work 5 days already will not be affected. This is how it goes down until there is more work, then it goes up again in the same manner. Do you understand the idea?
Nearly, but what do you mean by gathering the workload in blocks?
I mean, if you and your spouse, friend, or anybody else there are producing, wants to share the work, so one is running all the production for a group of producers, maybe even at the same place, then it is all right. If 2 people work together, then each can work 2 hours every other day, every other week, every other month, or half a year at a time, instead of 1 hour every day, and individually still have a full year's earnings. If 12 people work together, then each can work 12 hours every 12th day, every 12th week, or every 12th month, instead of 1 hour every day, and individually still have a full year's earnings. If 12 work together, then they need more electrical power than a normal household can spare, and they need more than a corner of a room, for all the equipment must be at the same place if one person has to take care of it. That is only 2 possibilities, there are many other possible and impossible combinations in between.
Now I understand it.
Okay, then I will continue.